What's up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium where I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a request from Jordan, Pauline, and Sekainoowaride. It's a lot of people. Blue Dragon. The song is called The Seal is Broken. From what I can see, I think this is a final boss theme. And also composed by Nobuo Uematsu. I've done one, at least, from this game. Maybe two. But it's kind of a rare game. I hear no one really talk about it. So I don't know if it's kind of like an anomaly in the video game world or something, but I mean, Nobuo's in it, so. Let's go. The Seal is Broken. I'm going to listen to this one, but I'm going to use the thumbnail for this one because that looks cooler. Alright, here we go. The Seal is Broken. Cool name, by the way. Woo! I heard that organ. The energy of the song feels really constrained at the moment. Like hasn't like took off or anything. It feels kind of it's waiting to explode or something. There you go. I have just big open chords instead of those. And we're back. Organ. Cool use of the choir. Ooh. Choir plus. I like that thumbnail. This game is interesting to me because it seems like it's kind of this underrated maybe game that people skipped over. I mean, looking at it, like if I were to see this on a shelf or something, it looks kind of like a kid's game. It looks a little cartoony, but the music doesn't sound that way, and the game may not be that way at all. But I'm thinking maybe that's why it had to do. Well, I mean, there could be a myriad of reasons why it's kind of not as popular as other ones. Maybe it's didn't release in the West, type of stuff like that. But but yeah, I mean, I don't know if it takes itself too seriously or if it's kind of like geared towards a certain age group or something because it looks kind of cartoonish just by looking at the both the font and I guess the main logo. I don't know. That's just my guess. Anyways, but the music is totally like very adult, and it's kind of cool because knowing that I don't know if it's Square or not, but I was gonna say that it's funny that it's Nobuo and it's kind of Square related because it sounds like stuff that I would hear in like maybe FF8, but also sounds like stuff from like Near Gestalt. So two Square games that I've played, and that was an interesting mix because I don't know, like I really like the. I'm not entirely sure if it's the final boss. I think I just saw somewhere that it was like final boss. It might have just been a note I saw, but it felt kind of like that. It felt that it had that sort of energy. The first thing I noticed right away was like the CD quality. Like these are instruments, so which leads me to believe this is at least like PlayStation onwards. I don't know when, but it definitely didn't sound MIDI or anything. It sounded like a band. I'm pretty sure that was Nobuo like performing the organ in there too. Very prog, very cool. I think the big takeaway of the song was two things. Was mostly the choir, both the male and female choir, sometimes together, sometimes isolated. But also the electric guitar is doing a lot actually. It's kind of most of the song has this kind of driving palm muted, this kind of like single note stuff that's like choked off. So it sounds more chunky than an actual like note. And then when the drums pick up and a song opens up, the electric guitar just kind of is now making way with these, big open power chords, and it's just now a different vibe. But I think the choir was the one that was really like grabbing my attention, where they were harmonizing a lot, obviously doing the same thing, but there was times where for example, the right channel had like a male choir doing the what were they doing? I guess just like chants, and then on the left side, the female choir were doing like a melody at the same time. So meanwhile, the whole song is like rocking out and everything. I didn't really hear the bass too much. This is kind of an old recording. This is 13-year-old video, so I don't know. I'm sure knowing Nobuo Matsu, I'm sure there's bass in it, but I didn't really like catch it too much. It was kind of maybe either drowned out or just not turned up. But I think overall, Blue Dragon is probably one of those. How do I put this? I would say it's similar. It feels like that at least. I have no idea. But I think everyone who's like a gamer has like their one game that they know about that maybe think that other people don't know about. For me, that would be Bloody Roar. I've talked about Bloody Roar a lot. It's a fighting game, but every time I mention it, very few people will be like, "Oh, I know that game." I feel like Blue Dragon is kind of one of those where maybe you've heard about it, maybe you just never heard about it, but I don't know. I just can't help but think that maybe they like just didn't appeal to certain audiences. I really want to know why it didn't do well. Just because a composer alone isn't going to be enough to like move units, or maybe even the team. Maybe the team is like amazing. Who knows? I have no idea who made it, but it is good. It's really good. It's really really good. The seal is broken. Oh, I'm dumb. It says right here, final boss theme. I knew I saw it somewhere. I saw it like somewhere. When I recorded this, I have like 5,000 tabs open. I have a notepad here, so it's like, but yeah, it says right here, final boss theme. The seal is broken. It's a cool name. I really like that. But overall, I'm just really impressed with Blue Dragon, even though I know nothing about it. Let me know what's up with this game. Have you heard about it? Is this new to you? Is this the first time you hear Nobuo somewhere else? I'm not gonna lie. Just one thing before I get out of here. This week alone, I've heard 2 games from Nobuo Matsu that were not Final Fantasy, and man, I don't know what it is, but like the creative bone in his body that like outside of FF, I don't know what it is, but it just sounds so like himself. I don't know how else to put that. Like I could totally hear him playing that in his own band, type of thing. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let me know more about Blue Dragon. Thanks to all the requesters, a bunch: Jordan, Pauline, and Sekainoowaride. I think I still have a couple more Blue Dragon. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have that many requests, so. But there was one I did before. At least one. I'm not sure if there was 2. Anyways, thanks to everyone that you see on the screen. Appreciate it. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the auditorium. Until next time, dudes and dudettes, take it easy.